Hi, it's a winning Wednesday and it's time for sports. Ghana's all-time leading goal scorer Asamoah Gyan says it feels good to be back in the Premier League after 17 years. The 34-year-old completed a transfer deadline day move to Legon Cities on a one-year deal. Gyan scored 10 goals in 16 games before he left Liberty Professionals in 2003.
People from Ghana have been watching me outside for all these years, and finally I'm back home. Where I started. So sometimes it brings memories. From 2003 to now. I just ask myself, so how am I gonna do? Am I gonna still play like 2003 or not? And secondly, I think my name is a household name now. In 2003, it wasn't a household name. For now, people will be coming to the stadium, I'm sure, purposely to come see me on the field. So I'm so happy, to play in the Ghanaian League, to play in front of the Ghanaian fans.
Some little transfer news, and Atletico Madrid has signed Central African Republic midfielder Kondogbia from Spanish rivals Valencia. The 27-year-old has joined Atletico on a 4-year deal for an undisclosed fee. He's being seen as a replacement for Ghana international Thomas Partey, who joined Premier League club Arsenal on the transfer deadline day. Under La Liga rules, Atletico were granted an extra 30 days outside the transfer window to replace Partey, as his release clause had been paid. And we saw some Champions League football last night, and Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp said, "Good performances never give me a headache," as Diogo Jota pressed his claims for starting place with the Champions League hat-trick at Atalanta. Jota was selected ahead of Roberto Firmino and took his tally to 7 goals in 10 games as the Reds won 5-0.
Long may it continue. That's how it is. It was not a question that he will start tonight, of course. So because for this game, especially with all his natural things, so that's really cool. But the other two boys played exceptional as well. Bobby came on. So for us, it's so important that in that busy schedule that we have this quality, and we don't have to pray that they can stay always on the pitch for 95 minutes. So Shaq is in a really good moment. Diff is pushing. Taki is pushing. So that's really important.
Still on Liverpool, and hat-trick hero Diogo Jota was delighted to help the Reds cruise to a comfortable victory as Jurgen Klopp's side made its 3 wins from the 3 European outings this season.
Team in my career so far, that's for sure. I don't know if it was my best moment, but obviously scoring goals, it's my way of playing football. So I'm really happy with this, and with the result, of course, great win away in Champions League. So good moment, good night. Now the first one, just because it unlocks the game. I think for all the teams it's important to get the first one in each game. We scored soon in the game, so it was a good moment for me and for the team, because now after that we could manage the game our way.
Another English side doing very well in the Europe is Manchester City, and Pep Guardiola is delighted with his squad depth following the Man City's win over Olympiacos last night in the Champions League. Gabriel Jesus scored on his return in a 3-0 victory over Olympiacos at Etihad.
First half, unfortunately we could not finish with more goals because we played really well. The second half we struggled for some moments, but when we scored the second one, the game was over. Last season we didn't have enough players, and for competitions when Naime was injured. Yeah, it was really good, especially Nathan for the beginning, but especially from John. So he's back and he's level to be making incredible performance, almost perfect. And it's not easy when you are a long time without playing. And yeah, it's all delight for his perfect mentality. He played really good.
Let's look through some of the results from last night's Champions League. And Salzburg lost 2-6 to the champions Bayern Munich. And also another German side, Borussia Mönchengladbach, went away to beat Shakhtar Donetsk 6-0. Real Madrid beat Inter Milan 3-2. FC Porto won 3-0. Manchester City won 3-0. And Atalanta also lost at home to Liverpool 6-0. To more Champions League stories, and Frank Lampard was confirmed that Christian Pulisic won't be fit to feature against Rennes today, but has cooled any concerns that the American injury is serious. Pulisic was pulled out of the starting lineup at Burnley after feeling some sensation in his hamstring while warming up at Turf Moor over the weekend.
Yesterday, which showed a very, very minor injury to his hamstring, very minor. So He's already back outside, won't be fit for tomorrow, but we'll see after that. It's obviously a relief for the injury to be on the small side. It felt like that to Christian, but he made the right decision in not attempting to play a game because that could have made it worse. So yeah, it's clearly a relief that hopefully we'll have him back very soon because he's an important player for us. With the actual muscle injuries, that's a hard one to call. It's forever going to be a challenge. You know, some players that had play on the edge, have such speed in their game and acceleration, maybe it can be more susceptible. I don't think that's a one-fits-all answer because it's different for everybody.
And more from the Blues, and Timo Werner has hailed compatriots and Chelsea teammates Kai Havertz as one of the world's most talented players. Werner believes Havertz already boasts wisdom beyond his 21 years back in the Blues playmaker to improve rapidly as he settles into life in England.
Very well, and I think he's one of the most talented players in the whole world. I think he's a young boy with 21 who can learn a lot, but already play like a very, very old. And I think he feels very well here. He's a little bit like me. We talk a lot about settling in, and he's very happy to be here. And I think also in a lot of games he showed what his strength is, what he can bring into the team.
Now, Chelsea will be playing against Rennes tonight, and Zenit St. Petersburg will also going head-to-head with Lazio. Borussia Dortmund will be going away to Bruges. Barcelona will be playing against Dynamo Kiev. Istanbul Başakşehir will be hosting Manchester United, and RB Leipzig versus PSG. Now we move on to more stories, and Argentina legend Diego Maradona has undergone successful brain surgery. The 1986 World Cup winner was admitted to a Pinza clinic in Buenos Aires on Monday. Suffering from anemia and dehydration, Leopoldo Luque, Maradona's personal physician, said he had coped well with the surgery. He will now remain under observation, Dr. Luque said, adding that everything was under control. Now let's do some boxing, and Dillian Whyte's rematch with Alexander Povetkin has been postponed after the Russian tested positive for coronavirus. Povetkin produced a stunning knockout win over British heavyweights in August, and the pair were due to fight again on 21 November. Whyte must now wait until a targeted date for January 30th. And that's it for MX Breaks on Sports. I am Selwyn Saki. Do stay tuned.